Welcome back to Kill the Kilos. This is episode number 3 of Road to 100 Kilos or Kilograms. And today is a weigh-in. So when I first started this, which was a week and a half ago maybe, the first episode, I was 129.7. I just got back from a camping trip with some friends, so that's why it's taken a little bit longer than I kind of expected to do the kind of first weigh-in. It is a Saturday night, and I think I'll be doing my normal weigh-ins on Sundays. However, tomorrow I'll be going to Edinburgh to go on a work trip, so I won't have my scales, won't have any of that stuff here, so I'm going to do it here tonight. And I'm hoping it looks good. I've been very conscious with what I've been eating. And obviously as a camping trip, as you guys probably know, isn't always the best for food and nutrition, but the last 2 weeks or so I've really had a close eye on my calorie intake, so I'm hoping that I see some good numbers. So let's go find out together. Alright, here we go. $128.2. That is awesome. I am super happy with that, actually. 1.5 kilos in 1.5 weeks. So I'm super happy about that. This plateau that I've been feeling has been pretty tough, to be honest. As I said in my first video, general life is not kind of hard anymore. It's really getting on top of nutrition is really what I need to be doing, what I have been doing. So 1.5 kilos down is super good. I'm super happy about that, to be honest, actually. And now that we've got that out of the way, we'll get on to the next kind of installment of this episode. So I just wanted to kind of talk about what I've been doing in the past week and a half in terms of my weight loss. 1.5 kilos down is super. I'm super happy about that, actually. To be getting closer to the 110s. That's the next goal, is to be in the 110s. But we got a bit to go still, of course. So I just wanted to talk about the food I've been having, and I just want to say I haven't actually been to the gym at all in the past week and a half, which is something I'm trying to work on. I really do like going to the gym, but I guess my lack of motivation has got the better of me, to be honest, in the past little while, along with being super busy with other responsibilities, and as I said earlier, even just in the past couple of days having like a trip planned with some friends. But in any case, all those are all excuses. We can always find time for the gym, and that's something that I need to focus on. But for this video specifically, I want to talk about my food intake, how I've been handling my calories in as opposed to my calorie expenditure. And I had some really good success before I left Australia 6 months ago. My good friend Joe, who I used to work with, he kind of encouraged me to do a month of keto, and that was essentially, I wouldn't say it was super strict, but it was essentially limiting carb intake per day to like 50 grams or so, which is quite limiting if you look at the food label. So I had some really good success, actually, with just dropping some weight with that before I left Australia. And since coming to Germany, I mean, Germany's amazing for bread, especially, which is apparently my kryptonite, to be honest. And I've greatly reduced that. I used to, let's say a few weeks ago, I would have bread go to Kaufland, which is like a local shopping grocery place here, and just get some fresh baked bread from the bakery, and maybe some hummus and some olives and different kind of things, and some protein. like chicken or beef or something, and just kind of have a dip sort of thing. And I really enjoy that. Actually, I wouldn't say it's super unhealthy, of course. I mean, it's not like having McDonald's or something like that. But the carbohydrates, they add up. They add up very quickly, especially if you have something similar for dinner as well. So I normally skip breakfast. I normally don't have any breakfast and just have coffee when I get to the office. And that usually, as a kind of an appetite suppressant, it keeps me quite full until lunchtime. And they've been selling kind of ready-made salad kits with some meat in there and some different things, some sauce. And that whole thing is usually around 500 calories or so. So I've started kind of having those. And then I would usually buy some chicken or some tuna to get some more protein in. Try and hit 50 or so grams of protein in that lunchtime. So yeah, around that kind of 600-700 calories for lunch. And for dinner, I've been having steak and veggies. Super simple, but super tasty. Actually, it's been really nice. I've been feeling really good, actually, and yeah, I mean, my daily calorie total has been, around about 1,300 calories in a day, which is a lot less than my base metabolic rate. One other thing I had back home, I did one of those in-body scans where you put your thumb on the handles with the diodes, I guess they're called, and you get a full printout of your base metabolic rate, your fat percentage, your muscle mass, and all the different things. I guess the only thing that kind of stuck with me with that massive page of information that I don't really understand is just my base metabolic rate, or the maintenance calories, sometimes people say, and that is around about 2,100, 2,200 calories. So I've been, I guess, trying to bring my calorie intake down, along with riding to and from work and walking around at work. There's like 3 different levels, and you're constantly going up and down the stairs. And yeah, I mean, in the past week and a half, I've been able to drop 1.5 kilos, which has been super cool to see, actually. I will say the last few days haven't been that great, especially with the camping trip. You obviously can always make time for better food, but when you're cooking, as a friendship group and you're doing stuff together, we kind of had sausages and some different things, but I just kept my portion size down. I wasn't able to really count those calories either, to be honest, but in any case, I'm super happy to see that result. What I'm going to work on next is I'm going to really work on getting back to the gym regularly. One other thing I'm looking at doing is meeting up with a coach, I guess, or someone that can keep me accountable. So I've got a meeting with them on Tuesday, which is something I'm really excited for. And hopefully I can get some real accountability, have someone who can stay on my case and keep me on track, because I've seen some really, really good success so far. And I really don't want to just put the weight back on like I've done before. I mean, I've never lost this much weight before in my life. 128, I mean, I've lost pretty much 27 kilos or so, 26-ish kilos, I guess. And I've never lost this much. I've never been this small as far as I can remember. So I've got a long way to go, but it's just, I just want to keep going. I don't want to get stagnant. I really want to keep pressing on. So it might be time to get some help, get someone who knows what they're talking about, someone who can help me figure out the diet situation, someone who can help me, with the workouts and those kind of things, so I can keep seeing some amazing results. So
I'll make sure I document these and the different thoughts that I have for all of this, of course. And yeah, we can go on this journey together, I guess. So thanks so much for all the comments that you guys have been sending in. It's been super cool to see, complete strangers excited for me and my progress. So, keep commenting and giving any information you think is helpful. I really appreciate it. But stick around for the next episode, and we'll see some more success together. It should be good. Thanks again. See ya.